Silence is consent. This is about the Democratic Party in Maryland, how they've been selling us out for the last 40 years. Right here it says, this is to prove I was making a movie about the judicial system. That's the Towson toilet, because I use toilets to get my message out. I'm an independent filmmaker. And a documentary. So what I'm doing is making a documentary, and I'm using toilets as art piece. It's a prop for the movie. I use toilets. I voted. You feel me? So we're gonna talk about mass incarceration in your prison industry. We're gonna talk about the Department of Justice. We're gonna talk about the public defenders and lawyers. Like I said, it's Take on America, and I'm gonna make sure this is all public. And I'm doing this at Starbucks. You feel me? We're gonna talk about the Constitution and American Constitution Society and how the Constitution doesn't work for Black America. You feel me? I'm Shorty. I use social media to do what I do. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I have a social media presence. And I use Starbucks to distribute my information because Starbucks has 1 million people watching its stores. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. So we're gonna address the toilet is a prop for a movie. It also is a avenue to speak on the issues that affect our community: housing, homelessness, mass incarceration, water problems. Because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. And when I put this toilet in front of the Towson courthouse, it was about Judge Turnbull, Judge Previs, Judge Holland. It was about your prison industry and mass incarceration. The names on that toilet, like Dr. Lamont Hill. You feel me? Richard Sher was on that toilet. Dr. Lamont Hill was on that toilet. The NAACP was on that toilet. Karen Parks was on that toilet. WBAL was on that toilet. Fox 45 was on that toilet. Stephen Janis was on that toilet. That toilet had the media and the media's relationship with the politicians to demonize black people in America. That toilet showed you how you demonize black people with your media. You feel me? That's what it was. And I used the toilet to do it, and I'm gonna keep using the toilet because you made me famous for toilets. So I'm gonna run with that shit. We got early voting on Thursday. Early voting tomorrow. Early voting tomorrow, all right? And I'm voting in Starbucks. I voted. All right? This is the ballot. This is where you go file your vote at. Y'all make me famous for toilets? Political toilets? Well, I'm potty training politicians. All right? And if you are a black person in Maryland, you need to vote Hogan out. Hogan is implementing mass incarceration. If I go to jail, I gotta share that toilet. If I went to jail, so can Scott Schellenberger. If I went to jail, so can the politicians that participated in the fraud. And Hogan is shielding those politicians because Hogan is getting paid off of Alec too. You feel me? That toilet represents mass incarceration in the prison industry. So if you want to stop racism, you want to make America great again, flush his ass down the hole. Like I said, y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm gonna run with this shit. Starbucks. I'm sorry. All right. How you doing? How you doing? Like I said, I'm at Starbucks. I've been here for at least an hour and a half. This toilet been sitting out Starbucks for at least an hour and a half. This toilet represents how you treat black America. All right. And when I say Hogan, this is Hogan. Dear Governor Hogan, I am writing you this letter as part of my constitutional right to address grievances by elected officials. Enclosed are petitions signed and submitted by supporters of Shorty. This is Governor Hogan. This is how Governor Hogan responds to black people's rights in Baltimore. This is Kurt Anderson. You feel me? Because like I said, I'm going to file a class action lawsuit about your racism. I'm a member of Out for Justice. And that's Governor Hogan. Community service. So we getting ready to light your ass up. You feel me? We're gonna light you up. We're gonna talk about mass incarceration and Gov.Hogan, how he incarcerates black Baltimore. You got Senate Bill 122 passed? Well, you're incarcerating and you use black faces to do it. You feel me? You use black faces to do it. People paying attention to this in the real news. So Kiefer Mitchell, let's talk about the conversations we had and the evidence I put in your hand. Let's talk about the 13th Amendment and how you locking black people up. Because like I said, I'm a black Republican. I'm an activist and a filmmaker. You feel me? We're going to talk about Keith Davis. Like I said, they're going to see this toilet here every day, all day. Drive through and they know Whitey. Bam. Go to the Real News, Eddie Conway, Paul J, and get all the emails and shit. Get the DVD when I first started this shit. Then go to Stephen Janis and get all the information I gave him when he was at Fox 45. Because I'm showing the role that the media plays in this shit. You feel me? I'm showing the role that the media plays in this because y'all had this information the first time around. What? Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. We can't do this in private property. I'm so sorry.
You can't do it on your property. I'm not on your property. It's on my truck.
You're in our parking lot. It's our property.
But we're talking about racism, and Starbucks is talking about and addressing racism.
I'm sorry. We can't do this right now. You're very welcome to
can you tell me why I can't do it?
I can have you call my boss. I can give you his card. You're very welcome to.
All right, well, you can do that, but I'm a paying customer, and when I finish my coffee, I'll get it off.
Let me talk to him, because you can't be doing this on property. I'm so sorry.
All right, why? But why? I really want to know why. Starbucks supposed to be fighting racism, and now you telling me I can't do this? I'll get it off your property, but I just want to make sure that they see it. You feel me? We're addressing the racism here. You feel me? 609.